Your wallet is about to be affected by this. Meta's stock sinks on report company could raise tens of billions of dollars to fund AI push. Meta shares dropped after the Financial Times reported the company could potentially raise tens of billions of dollars in a stock offering to help its AI push. Here's everything we know so far. Financial analysts are closely watching how this develops and what it means for markets and everyday investors. Stay with us for the full story and more breaking news throughout the day. This story was reported by CNBC Top News. For daily market and financial news, subscribe to Global News Digest.
Wall Street is moving fast on this one. Trump says U.S. may take equity stakes in AI companies. President suggests partnership will ease voter concerns about the technology ahead of November's midterm elections. Let's break this down quickly. This story is moving markets and has significant implications for the U.S. economy and consumer spending. We will continue to monitor this story and bring you updates as they become available. This story was reported by Financial Times. Stay on top of your money. Follow Global News Digest for daily finance updates.
The league is buzzing after this happened. Victor Wembanyama's NBA Finals fairytale has turned into a clutch-time nightmare. Wembanyama pulled his version of the Chris Webber timeout as the Spurs coughed up Game 2. Here are the key details. Players, coaches, and front offices across the league are watching this situation closely. This is one of the top stories we are watching closely today across the United States. This story was reported by CBS Sports NBA. More NBA stories every day. Subscribe so you don't miss a play.
This financial news could change your portfolio today. Social media bans on teens risk strengthening big tech's grip on the sector. Blue Sky exec warns we're living in a world where it's almost impossible for smaller entrants to come in and build healthier spaces. Blue Sky's COO Rose Wang told CNBC. This is why it matters. Financial analysts are closely watching how this develops and what it means for markets and everyday investors. Our team is tracking every development as this story continues to unfold in real time. This story was reported by CNBC Top News. For daily market and financial news, subscribe to Global News Digest.
This story out of D.C. is everywhere today. News Wrap. Senate passes $70 billion immigration enforcement bill in our News Wrap Friday. Senate Republicans passed a $70 billion bill to fund immigration enforcement. Trump said he wants his new acting director of national intelligence to slash the agency's staffing. A federal judge struck down the Trump administration's immigration processing freeze for 39 countries and the International Space Station XPRI. Here's what's actually happening. Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are responding as the situation continues to develop in Washington. Follow along as we cover the key details, the background, and what happens next. This story was reported by PBS NewsHour. Stay informed on what Washington is doing. Follow us for updates.
Baseball breaking. This just came out of nowhere. President Donald Trump urges MLB to institute a salary cap. They should have done it a long time ago. You don't have a sport if you don't have a salary cap, Trump said. The key facts you need to know. Teams across the league are reacting as this story continues to develop. This is a developing story and we expect more information to emerge in the coming hours. This story was reported by CBS Sports MLB. More MLB headlines every day. Subscribe now.
Everyone is talking about this today. Bitcoin plunges to near $62,000 as the AI trade unwinds. Hype falls 14%. CoinDesk Broadcom's disappointing AI chip outlook pulled the Nasdaq lower for a third session, dragged Asian equities down with it, and took crypto along for the ride. Here's everything we know so far. Experts and analysts are closely monitoring this developing story for any new updates. Stay with us for the full story and more breaking news throughout the day. This story was reported by CoinDesk. Stay informed. Subscribe to Global News Digest for daily updates.
AI just did something nobody expected. It's not a joke. A Simpsons writer holds his first presidential campaign rally at a small kickoff event in Los Angeles. Dan Greeny explained why he could no longer stand by and watch the demolition of American democracy. Let's break this down quickly. Analysts believe this move signals a major shift in the direction of the technology sector. We will continue to monitor this story and bring you updates as they become available. This story was reported by Wired. Stay ahead of the tech curve. Follow us for daily updates.
This NBA story just went viral, and here's why. Karl Anthony Towns for NBA Finals MVP. KAT has been the best player on the court. Through 2 games, the Knicks' big man has slowed down Victor Wembanyama and has been sensational offensively so far in the 2026 NBA Finals. Here are the key details. Players, coaches, and front offices across the league are watching this situation closely. This is one of the top stories we are watching closely today across the United States. This story was reported by CBS Sports NBA. More NBA stories every day. Subscribe so you don't miss a play.
Congress is making headlines right now. Here's what happened. Watch, Maine voters divided on Plattner as scandals shadow Democratic primary. Maine voters are split on whether explosive allegations against Democratic Senate candidate Graham Plattner will affect their vote in Tuesday's primary. This is why it matters. Political analysts say this development could have major consequences heading into the next election cycle. Our team is tracking every development as this story continues to unfold in real time. This story was reported by Fox News Politics. For daily U.S. political news, subscribe to Global News Digest.